And I know what you're thinking. If you're in Calgary or anywhere in the prairie provinces, you'd take that light dusting. We've been dealing with blizzard-like conditions there at times, but it's pretty surprising for the lower mainland to see conditions like that. Into Wednesday, here's when we have the next messy system moving through BC. It's going to bring snow into the higher elevations. Great news for skiers. As for Vancouver, temperatures are warming up into your Thursday, Friday forecast, so by the time you see a lot more moisture, that is going to be rain for you. Now, Sunday morning, we had some record lows. Abbotsford, minus 11.3 is the new low to beat. Let's take you now to the city of Calgary. You're right. So we just have a little bit more snow to go for Calgary. We've seen 3 centimeters, 5 to 10 into your Tuesday forecast. Anywhere marked in darker blue, 10 to 15 centimeters for Hinton, Edson, and areas like Nordegg. Now, we have seen very windy weather today. Pincher Creek, Crow's Nest Pass, wind gusts close to 100 kilometers an hour. And as for Calgary tomorrow, there's a cool down at minus 13, but by Wednesday, the high, minus 1. And taking a look at this, well, thankfully you did, because I think we have more snow where that came from. And there's a few areas that could get close to 30 centimeters or more over the next couple of days. So those areas, Parry Sound, Huntsville, Muskoka, also Stratford, and even the Niagara region will get into some snow. But all the areas marked in the snow squall watches and warnings are going to be hit very hard. And it's because we have these south-southwesterly winds. So just be very aware if you're driving through those regions. The city of Toronto and Ottawa, no snow for you tomorrow. Go to a bit cooler with the wind chill. And as we take a look at this is Monday overnight. The blue's an indication of where we're getting that snow, but the red mixing line, which Michelle was alluding to, is where we could see the freezing rain as well as the ice pellets. So be aware there. Halifax, really, you're changing over into that rain because you're just in that warm front along that red line right there. So just above the freezing mark. But if you're not in that vicinity, maybe if you're a little bit closer to the central part of Nova Scotia, just be aware of that. Into Tuesday, the snow is going to push into St. John's, and we could see about 10 to 15 centimeters there. Then a little bit of snow late in the day Tuesday from Yarmouth to Halifax. Let's take you to this. While there's not a snowfall warning in place for Montreal, if you're traveling close to Quebec City, we do have a snowfall warning in place there towards the Saguenay. There's a blowing snow warning, so this is a zone of concern if you're traveling tonight. Into Tuesday, we're going to see about the 5 to 10 centimeter mark in through the Maritime provinces, and St. John's. That event begins for you tomorrow. We take you again to this now, and as far as that snow has gone for you in Ottawa, it's been 4 centimeters. Toronto has saw a centimeter of snow today, but the more concerning story in Ontario is going to be the westerly winds setting up Muskoka, Parry Sound, and even the Niagara region up to 30 centimeters. This pile-up is one example of how treacherous roads have been in the past couple of days. Coming up, where it happened, the number of vehicles involved, and the traffic problems.
My favorite thing about the holidays are going to Christmas parties and eating holiday goodies.
Making sugar plums for my parents is a tradition, so much so that one year I forgot them at home and my mom sent me back home on Christmas Day to get them.
What I love about the holiday season is I get to give gifts, and
I love the lights.
Going to all the Christmas parties.
My favorite thing about the holidays is the homemade treats.
We wish you a holiday filled with all your favorite things.